that are indie games or stuff that I know you wouldn't pick unless it was waved directly in front of your face.
Even though you were the one that kept saying that you never got a chance to play Halo.
I know.
You have the friggin' Master Chief Collection, yet you never once tried to handpick it.
I've only gotten like 2 hand picks.
I will send it to Jesus.
Yeah, I've only gotten like 2 hand picks, Kiryu.
I will send it to Jesus.
Yeah, I've only gotten like 2 hand picks, Kiryu. Mew. Thank you. Okay. Hey, it's the heckler.
Yes, I'm only heckling at half speed. I lost my headset, so I'm using my internal mic. It's terrible.
It does not matter.
Yo, Bahamut. My birthday just happened. Where's my gift?
Oh, happy
birthday, Zeth.
Thank you.
And besides that, doesn't your wife buy most of your stuff for you?
Honestly, I'm just happy when people give me a happy birthday and getting a cake every year. I have very little material want. You know what I mean?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, I just like...
Kevin said, Kiryu, you may not have played Halo, but you miss things in games even when they are obvious.
Alright, Jimmy, I wanted to tell you something, but it seems you're busy doing work. But I've discovered the Japanese-only knockoff Telefang, where you have phone
I don't
on.
know what Telefang is.
It's a game in Japan that, for the Game Boy Advance, I was trying to compete with Pokemon, but it had like 1/10 the goodness. The whole thing was you enter the telephone world, and you would beat up phone monsters, or Dijun as they say in Japan, to get their number, and then you could call them later and they'll come help you fight.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking
It was
about.
like Telefang and Telefang 2. It was very bad, but I saw the manga on it and I watched it. I'm like, oh my god, this is cheese. It's like a blatant one-to-one ripoff of... Instead of having Tachikami pets or a Pokedex, you're using your cell phone.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hi, Tara. Coming to steal the show again, baby girl.
But hello, everyone, and welcome back to Xenogears. I completely forget what we were doing.
What are you talking about, Tara? Is she in like the YouTube or the Discord or the?
I'm talking about my cat.
Well then, yes, cats steal the show. Make sure you give her pets. One thing.
Only see me out loud enough to be heard on the voice.
One thing I like about Xenogears that I don't think
you want to actually hear my cat meowing? Okay, give me a moment. I can fix that. What?
I'm from the army down south. I may work for the current government. My heart belongs to me, son. I Resident here kindly rented me this room. Now I'm waiting here until something starts
What the hell did you do, Jimmy? There's not letting me
What do you
post in
mean,
your
what did I
stream
do?
chat unless I log in and give my birthday. You become an
Turn around.
OnlyFans while I wasn't looking?
Here, kitty, kitty.
Zeth? You've always needed to log in to post on my Twitch.
Come on,
Yeah, but I
kitty.
never asked for my birthday before.
That must be part of Twitch's new security measures.
Okay, I see. I got past it. Now I have to mute your actual Twitch because otherwise I'll hear myself talk through delay. That's very weird. I have like a little bit of
I
delay.
know. These are the people that took care of me when I was small. So glad you're safe. And there's that thing box, man.
I loved the generic mecha that Bart's army had. And I wanted to steal it from one of my other games as my default mecha. Bart's one of my favorite characters, but you know, he fights with whips and he's blonde, so that gives everyone the wrong idea.
Why?
A blonde pirate whipping people, Jimmy. Try to bring that up in the conversation.
Why?
Well, as a mecha, is a whip a good weapon? It looks kind of silly. I mean, you're just hitting with giant chains instead of using a sword or a gun. It's just... I mean, it fits the guy, it's his theme, but... If it wasn't a Japanese RPG, I'd be calling bullshit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you get to that size scale, if you're dealing with a giant metal chain, that should probably be the most damaging physical weapon in the game.
You got me there.
Taro is pawing at my phone.
I still couldn't hear her meow once.
I heard a bit of a meow from Celis.
That's right.
Meow.
I actually couldn't tell if that was him or not. Oh, people the hidden bird contacted us just before you came into town. Boy, contact Monster. Please take my gift as soon as possible. Be so happy. Not to mention the sister. I must hurry and see the sister.
Alright, Jimmy. I know that you like mud chips.
Please tell me all of these don't have portraits. Okay, no.
Oh, these don't have what?
Portraits is in like different characters. I'm back, everyone. Oh, Margie, we're so glad you're safe. Yes, it's all thanks to Bardimus, man. Just received word. So we were singing a hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Oh, what a relief it is. Suddenly, an additional nun appears. I'm sorry. She literally looked like she came out of Margie's body. That was hilarious. to me.
Yeah, you think too much about it. It's horrifying. Margie spawned a
Welcome back.
person.
We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Sister Agnes!
It's that
Unfortunately,
time. I
wasn't
gotta
the
get out
best
of here,
for
Jimmy.
your mother.
Good luck.
Ciao for right now. I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it in Royal Castle. But at least I've made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. Won't make you worry anymore ever again. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am back safe and sound. Oh. I actually did hear that one.
The cats weren't the one meowing.
Oh, what was that then?
I don't know, honestly.
Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake?
Ugh.
I'm sorry, but I'm just so happy I can't help it.
Ugh.
Sister. There's no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone, to celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, to express our joy to the heaven, is finished singing our hymn. Thank you. Bless you all. Oh, yes, sister. May I go upstairs? Been oh so long. Wanna have a look around there, too. Oh, but of course, dear. Don't even think of holding back from anything. Except for one thing, never stay away so long like that again. I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know. Margie, I'm so glad. Been a while since last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just... I guess I got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. Put up with enough, okay? You're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh yes, a soothing Satan around our cathedral. Follow me. Line.
What a strong girl she is. It's obvious that she really just wants to just break down and cry.
Yeah, you're right. It's just the way she has always been. For all her talks, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her too. We go up to the gallery on the second floor from here. Yes, this is basically follow the Margie right now. Here, you wake up.
I was faking sleeping. Because...
Could have fooled me.
Oh, by the way, I have a random question for you.
Oh.
If you were a mutant being hunted, which hunter would terrify you the most? Juggernaut, Sabretooth, Master Mold / the Sentinels, or the Shadow King?
Why is this answer not the Shadow King?
What?
I'm like... The Shadow King is an absolutely terrifying entity in Marvel.
Yeah, the poll for some reason decided to put Juggernaut as the most terrifying for some reason.
Well, okay. Part of it is that Kane Marco, if you're talking about the absolute strongest he's ever been on a physical scale, he is terrifying, but he's only one person.
But the Shadow King is a telepath.
No, he's not just a telepath. He's a cerebropath. He doesn't exist in the corporeal world. The Shadow King is a purely mental entity.
He's a telepath who can reach into your brain and make you feel more scared than you actually are.
No, that's why I said he's a cerebropath. He can't just read your mind or speak to your mind.
Or track you down using your mind for that matter.
He can literally become your mind.
Because he would make you believe all of the other options would be chasing you while he turned your brain into oatmeal.
You do remember that the reason Storm has had to have therapy via Charles Xavier for so long is due to the Shadow King, right?
I didn't know this.
Oh no, the Shadow King is like the first heavily documented instance of the Shadow King influencing someone's mind. And that was when Storm was a toddler.
This man terrorized a baby?
Not a baby, a toddler. Is in she was 7 or 8 years old at the time. And he had been doing this for 3 or so years at that point. If I remember correctly.
He was doing that forever since she was 4 years old.
Mm-hmm. You have to remember, see, I'm not meaning this for any derogatory reason. This is the truth. She is African. She grew up in the desert. Kevin said with the Shadow King, you're never safe. Kinda my point.
But then there's also the Sentinels are just as frightening. They literally have an infinite supply.
Here's the thing. It just said Master Mold in the Sentinels. They said nothing about Nimrod.
Who?
Nimrod.
Who's that?
Nimrod is the Sentinel Master Mold made is its final piece of the plan to eliminate all of mutant kind.
If you have Master Mold, it's kind of implied that.
No, Nimrod is something that was built in the future that time traveled to the present.
I'm just saying, it's kind of implied.
I kind of get that, but I wouldn't agree with that statement, mainly because of if you're implying the Nimrod model is part of the Sentinel plan, that probably puts it on near even footing with the Shadow King, in my opinion. And that's because of the Nimrod program, even more so than the General Sentinel program, will auto-adapt to your mutant powers in real time to find the absolute fastest way to subdue you.
And it was all because they used Mystique as a foundation. Because she literally can shapeshift into anyone. And
I forget the entire reasoning behind Nimrod at this point.
not to mention, if I remember correctly, couldn't Mystique also copy your powers while shapeshifting into you?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because of... That would imply a bunch of different potential things. And, like, I don't remember her ever using, like, Wolverine claws or Nightcrawler teleportation or Kitty Pryde's walk through walls. Anything like that. Speaking of which, it's your line.
How magnificent.
If we ever get scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide here. Hey, stop telling those old stories. It's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What, you mean that you think I'm still a kid? Come on, I want to do more than like 1, 2, or 3 pages of this guide tonight. I like the view from here the best. That was one of your polls, wasn't it?
Yes. Also, who would you rather be friends with between Anakin Skywalker and Captain Rex?
Who?
Anakin Skywalker,
No, the other
Captain
one.
Rex, as in Star Wars The Clone Wars.
I have no idea who that is.
Give me a moment.
Let me guess, that's going in the block. And here I thought I was spiteful against the British for what they did to me.
What's going in the book? Yes, this
Did he
is
send a meme? Yes, he did.
Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass of the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is.
Didn't notice two great angels.
I mean, personally, I might go with Anakin Skywalker because there is the off chance of maybe preventing him from becoming Vader.
According to a legend handed down in Nissan, God could have created humans perfectly. Then humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these single-winged angels symbolize. Or to fly, they're dependent on one another.
Ah, so that is the reason for it. Oh, I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender specific. But these angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposing genders. And the space between them is the path from where God advents. Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both. Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan.
Ha ha ha! Why, Dr. Satanuzuki, you're an amusing fellow.
Oh, excuse me. It's a habit of mine.
Doc knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Ha! Forcing them to fly together would be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Someday I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? We're supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it. This time I think it'll be alright. Make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of the Nissan name, and the founder of the Nissan religion who set forth its teachings. Special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it.
I would definitely like to view that. Faye, let us go have a look at it. Ooh.
I was like, why is she taking so long? Farther on in. Line.
Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye?
Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. Here is a different color. The atmosphere or personality about her is exactly the same.
What hair color? What do you mean?
No, you're supposed to go, what do you mean? What do I mean? Look! It's the girl I met in the forest. Jelly, I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. You don't think so?
Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. But that is not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture is similar to yours.
That's a surprisingly high definition picture for the PS1. Nope, now it's back to being all blurry again. Does it? First of all, I'm nowhere near as good an artist. Lie.
You know, it is very similar to your style. But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. She's smiling, but in a way it gives the impression that she is anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self. Or perhaps is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. If you look close, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished. The artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that?
I don't know. But my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She may know something. Alright then, I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, shall we head back down for now?
Yes, all right. But this painting has caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town?
Yeah, good. Sorry, I accidentally hit A from that. Lacan. Line.
It's something wrong, Faye. You look like you're daydreaming.
No, it's nothing. Okay, much better. I'm like, I can't figure out where I'm going anymore. Now I have to walk all the way back out.
not. Stop. Oh, by the way, I have some unfortunate news about YouTube. SMG4 has finally retired. Well, SMG4 is finally concluded.
SMG4.
The Mario skits guy.
The Mario. I don't think.
Specifically, the guy who did Super Mario 64 skits. Who was also responsible for Murder Drones, Gaslight District, The Amazing Digital Circus.
Wait, what? Isn't Amazing Digital Circus still being produced?
Yes. I'm talking about like his main thing, SMG4.
You do know that I've never watched that, right? Let me guess, that's going in the book.
What's going in the book? SMG4 was around from May 2011 all the way to December of this year.
Okay.
You're telling me in over 14 years of history, you never watched SMG4?
I don't think so. I may have, I'm not cognizantly aware of it.
Where's my comically large frying pan mixed with a plate of spaghetti?
I have the frying pan, not the spaghetti.
Oh, here it is. Splat!
Kevin said, looks at me, uncultured swine. Okay, I'm going to reiterate this to you, Kevin. I did not own a PC with consistent access to the internet until after I graduated college, and I didn't have the opportunity to use that PC consistently to look at stuff online until when I moved and became a bachelor. And that was like 7 years ago. And yes, I do know that this channel has content from before 7 years ago. That was being done whilst I was in my father's house under very strict time constraints. Kevin said still uncultured. Well, I could probably say the same about you. Do you know who the B-52s are?
You talk about the B-52 bomber jets?
No. The band.
At least I know of something B-52 related.
Do you know who Stuart Copeland is?
No. Never heard of him.
He's the guy that made all of the music for the Spyro games.
I never fully played a Spyro game. Well, the only one I even got close to beating was Crash Purple and Spyro Orange Double Pack.
I still find how those games were done really stupid.
people of Nisan were most generous to allow us to rent this house. So there will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. So Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding the next move, if he may.
Alright, so where is Sig?
The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside.
Okay, thanks, Mason.
They don't call me Double Tap for nothing.
Now then, prepare for lore jump, which you're going to have to narrate pretty much the entirety of.
Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here on are.
Alright, before we do that, something I'm going to ask you.
Me?
Yeah? Sig, what's up with you and that Gebla officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gebla for some reason.
All right, I'll tell you. And Satan here. We used to live in Solaris.
Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from?
That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They are used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery.
Slavery? That where you met him?
Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while. But we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had.
You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid and we've been together ever since. So this would have had to have happened even before that. Probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard about it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with people who were backing that Shakan idiot. I wish you told me sooner.
There's nothing I could do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us and we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them.
Alright, I understand, but can you elaborate a little more? It's time for the plot dump. What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. This Solaris is in another location. Like up in the clouds or something?
Yes, well... Etranang, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. To get to Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. Came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the Earth. Said before, such surface dwellers or Earth dwellers used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathered its workforce from the landowners. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed.
Brainwashed?
When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me.
You too, Doc?
No. I was born in the lower city levels. It's not a complete secret. But I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population. So they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. His name is Kar Aaron Ramses. As you know, he's the Gebler commander.
Ramses.
We call him Kar.
Blind.
In Solaris, there is an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He's a lower level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating, he rose to the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal: to achieve a consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army.
So you two were picked by Ramses?
No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him.
Fine.
time, Ramses was our hope. Hi, Tara. He had high
Is the cat distracting you?
He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for.
A benefactor?
Yes, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals.
So what was it that you wanted to flip in Solar?
They were placed in key military positions by Ramses. And thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers.
The lambs, right?
They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs.
Human guinea pig? Experiment on humans?
Yes, for example, Drive. That drug, and all others like it that are used now, are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that.
This Drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris Army can use?
At least anyone in the Gebler force is who's sent to the surface.
You're worried about her, huh? Huh? I saw some in her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs. How low are these guys? Dang! I understand. Think I get most of it. Old Mason goes over to town hall first. We'll finish talking there. Going outside, get some air. Yay, we actually get plot relevant dump. Oh my goodness, I didn't think it'd ever happen.
Yeah.
Now find Bart on the bridge overlooking the town. Had no idea Sig had such a past.
Are you still suspicious of Sigurd?
Well, I mean, it was all just so sudden. Kinda expecting to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. That's nothing compared to the story you just told us, is it?
So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gabler was a country that you had never even heard of.
Hey, what are you picking on me for?
No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I am saying is this.
I think this is the longest text box we've
Think
seen
about how
so
he
far in the game.
feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries until now, it has never gone beyond maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, that would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris faster. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really.
Sounds like you understand one another pretty well.
Oh, it is not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris.
Speaking of that, why did you leave? Rimsky was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he?
Yes, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. I took to bring everyone a better way of life.
In other words, he's an elitist. Don't think I like him much either. So, Satan, do you think I can beat Gebla?
Why? Are you planning on fighting them?
As long as they're working with Sakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight him sooner or later.
I suppose so, but... Even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there's still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. You don't agree to continue the way you've been going. It's rather hard on everyone. I think it is time we try to get help from a greater number of people.
So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebla. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebla, first gain thy throne, right?
You could put it that way.
What do you mean you could put it that way? Then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. Okay. Actually, wait, where does this road lead? What do you expect us to do? Oh, that's the booked up end.
Blech.
What?
Now then.
I have no clue. Oh wait, it says return to the assembly hall. Where the cluck's the assembly hall? Oh wait, is this it? Studio. Something's not right. I don't understand the purpose of this building. Never moved. Is this the assembly hall? Thank you.
I went to the tool shop to borrow a table.
Push the button.
The owner said if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it.
I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I bounced up from there and got in big trouble. Fire, what did he take?
Hi, Tara.
A toy boat. I think that's what it was. Put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Neva. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended that the lake was the open sea. And I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget these old stories. We should get started. First, Kepler's the big problem.
Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gepler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization, and now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might.
First, let's just concentrate on Sakan. Once he's out of the way and if he's safe again, we can figure out how to deal with Kepler. Our present strength is to be able to hold off the regular guard forces. Problem is how to deal with Kepler in the meantime. They will most likely move to Sakan for fresh. Not just gonna sit by and watch it quietly.
May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while. At least until we're able to take back the royal capital, Bledovik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, correct? The Western Guards the Royal Capital Defense Force and units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are 3 main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Bornove force. Only 2 of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Isan's border are little more than a surveillance team. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledovik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct?
Yeah, we tapped some earlier.
What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards? Here at the border with Nissan.
Actually, we'll draw them out by making them look like Kislev's and invading their bag.
But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? Be sure then, Nissan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move.
You're saying that you intend to use Nissan as bait? Doc?
Shakan is very sensitive to Nissan's and Kislev's actions. Nissan starts moving, it will probably leave it up to Gebler, but... Of course I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far.
First, we're infiltrating to the capital. Take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents in the city already. Blah, 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 blah.
We are forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. The main strength of Ave's fleet is the battleship Kefinzel?
I think that's actually right.
It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. Wait, invincible? Dang it, now I can't stop thinking about that Amazon Prime show.
My first thought is the airship.
Then you're about as speculative as a slow king.
Okay, I'll just go sit in the corner then.
Did you trying to make it an insult, you dork?
Well, it felt like one.
I said speculative.
Yes, but you said as a slow kid.
You do realize Slowkins are very...
I heard slacking the first time.
You do realize Slowkins are very smart.
No, I misinterpreted that as slacking the first time. That's where my brain immediately went.
Ah.
That's my ears going and messing with me.
Recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border.
Dang, that puts everything in jeopardy.
Excuse me?
Bumpkin. Line.
Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem.
What do you mean? Line.
I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkalm.
Bumpkin.
Vanderkalm. You don't mean the Vanderkalm that was in Jugen. The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns.
You mean he's stubborn? He's all size and no real military power. All excellent target for fire.
Talk about overcompensating.
Come on, we still aren't even 2 pages in yet.
Young master, there's not going to be an act of piracy.
Just kidding.
Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous.
Is that much of my side? It'll be fun taunting him.
Young master!
I know. Anyway, Satan, do you think you can strike our gear forces?
It is not a problem. Even with Vanderkalm, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we are up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Blitovic, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital.
So you're suggesting we have another unit?
A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best.
Button.
Small force.
Button.
What if Faye leads a group of gears there?
Me?
Hold on now, there's no reason to involve you in all of this.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Hiya, sir. Come this far. We're friends to the end now.
Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible.
All right, tomorrow.
I am truly grateful, Faye, Satan.
Yeah. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in...
Well put, young master.
Holy cow. So much plot, so little action. Good morning! What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Well, it's almost time. Yeah. I'm ready to go. I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. You can turn the noise suppression back on your Discord, by the way.
Okay, there we go.
I've been hearing myself echo for like the past 15 minutes.
Fair enough.
And now, unless we have stuff we want to buy, talk to Bart.
Is there anything we want to get?
I bought 15 Omega Souls for us in case we wanted them. But other than that, I'm like, look at how stacked our inventory is for healing items at this point in the game.
19 Aqua Souls, a Spider Web, Rose Soul, Aqua Soul S, Hob Jerky, Bizfruit, Rose Sol, Omega Sols.
I'm like, unless you want more Omega Soul. That's the only reason we would need to buy anything else.
Are you ready?
And remember, Omega Souls are basically out of battle elixirs. And they are bought for 50 gold.
Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil.
Got it, but avoid any unnecessary death. Especially goes for the very troops, and also the people from Gabla.
Yes, we understand.
Guess I'm gonna raise some heck in my well-tall then.
We're counting on you.
Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart's or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out, Bart is fine. Great mother of Nissan. Hey, you know I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Marguerite and Bartholomew. Continue to bring my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Obey were called Fatima. Loyal brothers and their wives will result in many prosperous reigns, looking forward to the day when the great mother of the new sunset. You will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. What? Hey, hold on! I hate talking about Queen's romance. And not only are we best friends, I'm his cousin. Marriage is the best friendship.
I beg your finest.
Sure said that before.
I beg your
I'm
finest.
pretty sure they've said that before. That they are cousins, by the way.
I beg your finest fucking pardon.
I'm pretty sure they've said that before, that they are cousins. But I don't quite remember, because it's like in one of the first paragraphs that Bart mentions Marguerite. And also, Marguerite's like 4 or 5 years younger than he is.
You know what I'm gonna have to say to this very moment then, because of how disturbing it is. It's the obligatory joke.
I don't know the obligatory joke in this instance.
Sweet Alabama!
Well, Marguerite, at the rate you are maturing into a beautiful woman. Don't think Bart will be able to ignore you for that much longer. Stop it! You're embarrassing me!
This has Alabama written all over it.
I have no clue who's talking.
Somebody named
Please just...
It's somebody named Maitreya.
Please do the voice. I believe it's one of the soldiers here.
Each squad of Gears takes off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the right. Package by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. The time has finally come. Oh.
Though the warship's outdated, you're only going in a small unit. Gonna be a tough fight, but you can change base view, so I'm counting on you.
Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drive Vandercom's tail around and around and around. Right, son?
Don't call me son, because he sure ain't my pops.
Well, young master, we promised to make something out of this battle.
Faye, it's hard for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved. But be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you. But I'll take care of them. Don't worry. Ooh, pre-rendered cutscene.
Yeah, baby! Oh, aren't you going? I need to rest up a little. Jeez, it took us that long to get to a save point.
Yeah. Go talk to Mason. I'm used to old RPGs having you walk right by it.
Where?
Turn the camera.
Lord Master, we're heading to Bledavik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I always felt that was of pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. Looking back, I might have put too much the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He's a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. And I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, my good Dr. Azuki. How may I be of service?
Unless you want to buy more stuff, this is a completely optional shop.
Let's see what they get.
The weapons and armor are going to be the exact same.
Oh. I hope I could be of such service again.
I'm like, you will not get a new shipment of items till after we free Bloodovik if I look at this properly.
There we go.
So leave the room the same way you came in. No. Find the ladder outside. No, I think you were heading towards the right door. Turn the camera.
Give me a moment.
What, your cat's annoying you?
So it's... Get out of the cabinet. Okay, she listened.
Means you need to spray a little bit more vinegar in the area. And did you remember to go ahead and grab tinfoil from the company party? Or did they already have the company party?
Apparently they freaking like the smell of vinegar.
They do?
Yeah, it's weird.
Um... If so, that's actually like soup. First off, one, if they're just like casually licking the area, that doesn't matter all that much. It only really matters if they actually like are actively attracted to the area where the vinegar is sprayed.
Even though I make sure to spray every inch of it.
I know. I'm more saying that in regards to. Remember, you have to recode it like every few days. One, and two. There are rare instances that some cats may actually like it, but usually that's actually a sign of a potential mineral deficiency or pH imbalance.
Well, thankfully, when I do spray, they don't seem to go near the cabinet all that often, aside from climbing on top of it where the electronics are not.
Yeah. So it's at least doing the effect that you want it to. It just needs to go ahead and eventually stick in their long-term memories, which will take a while. Remember, they're cats.
So once it is in their long-term memory, I won't need to spray it anymore.
Or at least nowhere near as often. The more ingrained in their long-term memory it is, the less often you have to do it. To a point that you may only need to do it like once every month or once every 6 weeks. But it is a thing you have to build up with them. But it should eventually work.
Because I've been keeping up with spraying this thing for every few days.
I know. Again, from what you've said, they have been trying to stay out of it.
Aside from climbing on top to where the sound bar is. Which is the top of the cabinet, but it's not knocking over anything.
Fair. One way you could do that is you go ahead, take a rag or paper towels, you spray the vinegar on them, and you wipe the top of it off. Hey, it's a thought. Lied.
Why such a glum face? Tomorrow's our first return to your castle in 12 years.
Return to the castle. After we get to the royal palace back, guess I'm gonna be king. Not very suited for it, am I?
You'll get used to it.
Listen, Sig.
Yes.
I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? Doesn't have to be me.
I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but as just normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home.
Because it's my home?
Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow, am I correct?
Right, then let's do it.
First, I think you need to take a bath.
A bath?
You don't look like a king at all. You're facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance.
Hey, you just said it doesn't matter whether I'm a king or not.
That is that. This is this. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You're a great man, Sigurd. Wait, are those twin moons?
Huh?
I thought I saw twin moons for some reason.
No, this isn't related to Final Fantasy IV. Kevin said, in other words, boy, you stink. Line.
He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only line in this sequence.
This can't be. The hell? Okay, for some reason now it feels like now it feels like Xenogears is prime material for analog horror.
What's wrong? You look like you've had a nightmare. Was that same dream again, was it?
No, it was nothing.
A car. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you were after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly.
You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this.
Kevin said again, why do all anime yells sound like someone using the bathroom?
Oh, I see the news has already reached you. Oh.
As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. Oh! What's up? Suddenly, I have no clue what you are. You look like a dolphin to me. No! What?
What am I looking at? Is this a freaking anthropomorphic dolphin for some reason?
Maybe. Kevin said, that's sus. Probably to something earlier. No! For a moment, I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave.
We haven't heard anything about a new ship even from the spies at Ave Naval HQ. Franz, can you try again and confirm what it is?
I can't catch it again. Could have been a sand whale.
Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Force's frequency.
There, on the surface layer, detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing.
He also intercepted a transmission for the patrol of the border with Kislev. Don't cause Jamie need backup in the Royal Capital. Looks like really racing at the border.
Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats.
Scramble these shuttle boats! Young Master, I'm awfully bad feeling about this, so do be very careful.
It's all right, old Mason.
Scramble the shuttle boats. I like to scramble the ferries. Oh, it's a redneck.
What? This little girl's our commanding officer. We've seen these guys before, but it's been a while. It's been nearly a month.
She's said to be an elite from out of Jugan. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. An empty-handed, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh?
Yeah, well, I am pretty face. She's not so tough. You there? Is that how you address the spirit officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary.
We don't care much for rank, and we don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Oh,
Okay, that previous
those
slide did
jerks
deserve
be
the
jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that throw up. It gives me the creeps.
And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at
What
it.
kind of machine is this? They've never seen it before.
New model gear called Fuse. That's for officers' use only. Said that people with normal mental power can't operate.
So she's still a Jugan regardless of every nobility. This looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy!
Well, at the very least, we actually do have a bit of time. Oh, jeez. What are you? An Edelweiss. Oh, we have 3 moves now. Oh, that killed it. Level up.
And we earned a fang.
Not you again.
What do you mean? Oh, that.
eyeball.
Right there.
Oh.
Kid. Why do these things look like they're the prelude to the Gnosis?
Well, if anything, they'd be what the Gnosis become. Because remember, this is set like 20,000 years after Xenosaga.
Ah, okay.
Which I still find absolutely bonkers, by the way.
Right. Oh.
Received a magnetic coat. We may just save state here soon. Oh wait. Here's the other chest.
Oh.
Level up.
Extra armor plus 2.
The encounter rate is set way too high.
You're not going to equip the extra armor plus 2?
I'm pretty sure that's what we have on, but I can go check.
I know for a fact that we at least have a plus 1.
Oh, you're right.
We have two plus
+3
twos.
+3 armor. Thankfully, there's a save point relatively soon. I moved 10 feet, game!
Oh my.
The thing with these guys isn't that they're doing a lot of data. Oh, okay. Apparently that's how we do it. Wait. Oh, hey! Yes, thank you! Full health. Sure, we're telling what he fuel down, but that fight basically restored our health and our fuel. Oh, for the love of... You could get up on there! I'm just glad that that doesn't actually cause blindness or anything.
Because it looks like it does.
Yes! Received Rose?
Rose Solace.
Okay, this point, if it wasn't for the fuel bot... Oh, hey, another level up. Gold nugget. Oh. We want fuel more. Is the single X attack able to take you down? Yes.
What?
The guide says we're under leveled right now. All right. Hey, we got through 3 pages of the guidebook tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, the next time we're guaranteed to get through at least 4, if not 5 pages. Why? Because of next time it's going to be a boss gauntlet. Why a boss gauntlet at this point in the game? I don't know. But thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy our work. And please do share our content and join the Discord. It really does help us out. Follow us here on Twitch and on YouTube in order to come for the Starship LP. If a hero, villain, or NPC, but all our days are over. I'm